Okay, you guys, thank you so much again for being here tonight. I appreciate you taking some time out of your Thursday night to be here to see our wonderful presentation on Walt Disney World Insider Saves Thousands. I love traveling, and you will see how much I love it because I've been pretty much all over the world. And we're going to show you exactly how you can save a ton of money on your next vacation to Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. So here we go. You're about to learn the secrets of how to save thousands of dollars. You're going to find out where to stay with the whole family while paying wholesale prices. You're going to see special theme packages that are available. You're going to see something special for the adults who like to drive fast, and other attractions that may surprise you. So who am I? My name is Christy Carter, and I've been traveling for about 30 years or more. I didn't travel as much as I wanted to in the past because it's so darn expensive. My solution was capitalizing on a travel membership. My solution was capitalizing on a travel membership called Global Resorts Network, or GRN for short. That's me and my husband in Samburu in Kenya, which is an absolutely beautiful place. This was the Samburu National Reserve. You saw lots of lions and hippos and rhinos and things like that, and also a lot of really interesting people dressed in beads and things. It was beautiful. The natives there were gorgeous. Here I am in Acapulco. Had a great time there as well. You can see I kind of get around the world. This is me at the Dolphin Adventures in Puerto Vallarta just a few years ago. So do you want to know how you can save thousands of dollars this year while at Walt Disney World, Orlando, Florida? Of course you do. Tonight you will see how you can save thousands of dollars on your next Walt Disney World vacation. This private membership, this private travel membership, gives you access to over 5,000 resorts worldwide. In this webinar, you're going to learn where to stay with the whole family while paying wholesale prices, special theme packages, something special for the adults who like to drive fast, and some other attractions that may surprise you. So Walt Disney World Orlando, Florida is a beautiful, beautiful, magical place. They have the animal park, they have the water park, they have the boardwalk, they have tons of places and features for you to visit. I mean, it would literally take you at least a week just to be there. Now, the average hotel price, let's take a look at that. The average hotel price is between $85, when I went to the Walt Disney site itself, the average price was between $85 to $318 per night. The middle range was about $212 per night. So I simply timed that by 7 because I think that a family should stay there for at least a week. There's so much to see and do. So anyway, the middle range is about $212 per night. Times that by 7, and that for just staying at the hotel there, and this is just a one-bedroom facility, it's $1,484. That's quite a lot that's probably 2 adults, two kids. And here at the site, I went there, and here's some date-specific dates. This was in June 21st until June 28th, and I did find one. I looked for, I went through all the different price ranges, and they only found one. That was $175 per night, and that was for every single night, and that's not a bad price. That's not a bad price at all. But I want you to see what else we have for you. So let's look at some examples at GRN. We're going to look at property number 1, which is the Grand Beach 2 Resort, and it's on Lake Bryan. And you can stay there anytime. It's not time or date specific. And this is for a 2-bedroom facility that holds up to 6 people. So this is our GRN, Global Resorts Network, Registry of Resorts in Orlando, Florida. As you can see, there's a ton of different resorts, and all these resorts have full kitchen condominiums. They have, sometimes they might have a fireplace. It depends on the type of facility. But anyway, you can see the city that they're in. You can see the studio price, the 1-bedroom price, and the 2-bedroom price. Now the 2-bedroom prices are $699, so that's $700 for a whole week for a family of 2 or 4 or even more. You can bring up to 6 to 8 people to some of these 2-bedroom resorts here. That's tremendous. It's absolutely incredible. So this is the Grand Beach 2, and as you can see, it's right there on Lake Bryan. That's really a nice facility. I mean, you can go fishing, canoeing. You know, when you're coming back from Walt Disney World, you can go fishing, canoeing, and just, you know, take walks around the lake. It'd be very, very beautiful. But as you can see, the title here is the ultimate family vacation destination. Grand Beach in Orlando is just minutes from Florida's Walt Disney World, SeaWorld, Universal Studios, and endless other destinations. So you're right here in one of our properties, and you're going to be paying so little to stay there compared to what other Expedia has to offer. It's amazing. So let's take a look. So the Walt Disney World average week for 4 people is $1,484. The GRN price is $699 for a 2-bedroom fully equipped condo. So I just did the math check here, and that is $1,484 if you're going to stay at the Walt Disney World prices, minus our GRN price, which is $699. As a GRN member, you would be saving $785 as a GRN member. That is tremendous, and it gets a lot better than this. So hold on, let me show you some examples. So let's do the Expedia comparison where there are no exact matches. So we just kind of took something here at random. And also, by the way, when I was just looking at this, there was 1,223 people shopping for a Walt Disney Resort. So they're looking for something to stay in and around the Walt Disney Resort, which is very interesting. So let's take a look here at the Wyndham Lake Buena Vista Resort. That is also in our membership, and this is a good place too. It's a really good place. This is a 3.5 star, I'd say almost 4 star. And the thing about when you go onto Expedia or a site like that, and I'm just going to be looking at Expedia tonight because Travelocity, Kayak, Bookit.com, all those guys are pretty much tied into the same prices that Expedia has. In fact, I think Expedia owns Travelocity, so we're all pretty much the same prices here. So with Expedia at the Wyndham Lake Buena Vista Resort, you have the check-in date of June 21st and then check out on June 28th. And I have a 1-bedroom, 2 adults, 2 kids. Actually, no, this is for a 2-bedroom facility. And they didn't have a 2-bedroom facility, so that means that you'd have to get 2 rooms. Okay, so the 2 rooms and their best night rate is $131, actually $163. So you kind of look at these things here. I don't like going with one where you can't get a refund. They really, get you on the low rates. I like to be able to have choice, and I want to know if I'm going to, I like to have a little out in case an emergency comes up or something. So let's move on. So as you can see here, here's some more dates and rooms. And the rooms here, the tower room with 2 double beds, it's already sold out. And I mean, they're starting at $400 per night. And the Disney View tower room with 2 double beds also. I mean, it's a nice facility, but it's $468 per night on the weekends. That's quite a lot of money. So let's take the Expedia price of $163 times 2 because we wanted to get 2 bedrooms. So that would be $326 per night, and times that by 7 nights, and that cost would be $2,282. GRN's price for the same but better facility, because you have 2 bedrooms, is $699. Now that holds up to 6 people very comfortably. So I simply just did the math and I went $2,282 minus $699, which is the GRN price, is a savings of $1,583 as a GRN member. I mean, that is over 70% savings. That's incredible. You can save so much money by being a GRN member. It's tremendous. So let's take a look at another property. This is property number 2. This is going to be the Legacy Vacation Club at Lake Buena Vista. And this is time specific. Now there's special categories in our membership that are date specific and even less than the $6.99 per week. So this one here is date specific, is July 4th until the 11th, 2014. This is for a 3-bedroom facility that accommodates up to 10 people. And GRN's price for the whole week is $650. Whoa, that is crazy good. That's amazing. So here you see right here in our membership, you can see the Legacy Vacation Club at Lake Buena Vista right here. 3 bedrooms, holds 10 people. Oh my gosh. From July 4th until July 11th. And that price for the whole week, this is the PW means per week, is only $650. That's tremendous. You can't find anything else like that. But then also look at this. There's some other ones. This is in our membership. The Festiva Orlando Resort. This is in Kissimmee, 2 bedrooms, 8 people. July 25th until August 1st, $569. So these prices are just amazing. They're fantastic. So let's compare this with Expedia. Look at Expedia's here. This is again the July 4th. This is for the 3-bedroom that I'm looking at. The 3-bedroom, July 4th until July 11th. Here in Expedia, you see a nice Wyndham. That's $192 per night, and those are usually just 1 bedrooms. We have 3 bedrooms in our membership for what is it, $650? It's ridiculous. It's awesome. Here's another one, Disney Saratoga Springs Resort. That's $234. And here is Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. That's $147. That's very nice as well. Let's move on. Now, the biggest thing about and the best thing about our membership are the hot weeks. Okay, this is where it's just crazy good. So let's take a look here, and all the hot weeks. What hot weeks mean is that they're date specific and they're no more than $398 per week for a whole week. You can stay at the place, and a lot of the times they're a lot less than that. As you can see, so here is the Central Florida, Orlando area, and all the different resorts we have. The Legacy Vacation Club Orlando, which we're going to be talking about, is in here. We have Barefoot in the Keys. These are the Silver Lake. I mean, there's some really nice places in here. They're very, very nice. And it shows here in this column whether it's a 1-bedroom or a 2-bedroom. Shows the maximum occupancy right here, and then the dates, the specific dates. And again, the prices are no more than $398 per week. And here you can see some that are $269 per week, $249 per week. I mean, you could. This is so affordable for the average family. You can take your kids and go and have a great time and see the resorts and not pay these prices per night, but pay for the whole week. Is quite incredible. So again, here is the Legacy Vacation Orlando Spas. We have some nice spas in there too. This is a check-in. Again, like I said, some of these are a date specific. This is the hot week, and this is September 21st until September 28th. This is for $398 for the whole week. This is a 1-bedroom that accommodates up to 4 people. How lovely is that? So you and your wife, or you and your husband, your kids, or just have a girls' night out. You could do this. This is so doable. It's awesome. Let's compare this with Expedia. And so we have again the same dates from September 21st until September 28th. And this is the first things that come up here on Expedia. We have the 4 Seasons. That's really nice, of course, $398 per night. The Wyndham, another Wyndham property, $189. We have Disney Saratoga Springs. We saw that earlier at $238 per night. So again, our hot weeks, GRN hot weeks, are $398 for the whole week. These prices are through Expedia, and these are per night. Okay, so the Jiren's average price, the Expedia's average price is $189 times 7, that's $1,323 for the whole week. Compare that with Jiren's Hot Week, which is $398 for the whole week. So the $1,323 minus the $398 is a $925 savings for the whole week. Now also, as a Platinum member, you can have 10 weeks per year as a member of Global Resorts Network, and you can travel to places like this 10 weeks a year and be saving money like that every single week. That's incredible. Saving more than 70%. It's awesome. So we have a lot of things to do in our membership. Here is the Walt Disney World Resort. This is kind of like a Cirque du Soleil type thing, and the La Nobu are at Walt Disney World. That's pretty cool. And here are some tickets available for $79.99. Here is the exotic experience at Walt Disney World Speedway. That's the fast thing that the adults are going to want to get into and have fun with. Here is a Christmas Day breakfast or dinner at Walt Disney Resort. The list just keeps going on. It's just, there's so many things to do there. So let's take a look at the adults who like to go fast. This is the exotic driving world experience at Walt Disney World Speedway. I had no idea they even had that, but here you can rent Lamborghinis, Porsches, Nissan GT-R, or Ferraris and have a great time. And this is for $211.89 to be able to go out there and just go a couple laps around the track and have a great time. How fun is that? That'd be awesome. Here's some other, we have tickets for Universal Studios. We have tickets for the different theme parks in Walt Disney World. There's everything you could possibly want is right here in this membership for you. And this is something else that I don't think that you've seen before, but this is if you want to select a destination. Say you want to go to Tahoe, or you want to go to San Francisco, or you want to go to Las Vegas or the Bahamas. All you do is you put in your dates from what date to the other date, and you just check all the activities or the attractions, whatever you want to see, and up will come all these things that are available for you. So, gosh, if you want to see what attractions there are in Honolulu, Hawaii, that's all you have to do is just put in your dates, check that, and boom, all the attractions that are happening for your specific dates will be listed for you. And all these prices are at a discounted rate. So I bet you didn't know, but we have airfare available, and it's really good airfare. In our Global Resorts Network back office, we have a great, easy way to go ahead and select your airfare. So, for an example, today I did a June 22nd. I'm going to go from San Francisco to Orlando, and we're going to go select the dates of June 22nd until June 29th. I picked leaving in the morning and arriving back a week later in the afternoon. So all I do is go and search flights, but also here is another really neat thing. You can also search for flights and hotels, so you can get a package deal together. And you can do that for any of these other kind of popular destinations like London, like Orlando, like Atlanta, Paris, Hawaii, New York, Mexico. Just there's packages for every country that you could possibly think about. So here's our round trip tickets from San Francisco to Florida. And they start, and this is for 2 people, and I believe this is per person. It is starts at the top and goes down to the bottom, starts with United, and this is actually $789. Well, actually, you know what? This is even better. I didn't even read this before, but this is saying it's $789 per person for the flight and 6 nights hotel. Whoa, that's amazing. That's awesome. Absolutely awesome. But at any rate, if you didn't want that hotel, you want to go to one of the ones I just previously showed you, it would be $668 for a round-trip ticket per person. If you want to go with U.S. Airways, it would be $766. If you want, and there's different, it shows you all the different stops, how many stops there are, and what flights are available. And it goes usually from A all the way down to Z as far as the flight carriers are. And this one started with United. I'm not quite sure why, but it did. Anyway, it's just still quite a nice way to go. And actually up here, here's a chart that shows you the United. It shows the non-stops only, and then all 30 flights. So there's 30 flights available going to Orlando during the specific dates I just chose. There is U.S. Airways, here's American, here is AirTran, here's Virgin, we are Virgin members as well, Frontier, and Delta. So you have a whole slew of airlines and carriers that you can choose from. So you have a lot of choice here. So can you see the value with becoming a GRN member? You receive these savings each and every year for the rest of your life. Our memberships are 99 years, and they are willable, transferable, and sellable. Just think about it. You could stay in Orlando for $398 per week, and then you can hop over to the Bahamas and stay for another week at another facility that's part of Global Resorts Network for $398. You can just continue to hop from place to place to place. It's amazing. This is unheard of in the travel industry. So you can go anywhere for a week for $398 and save thousands of dollars off the regular retail or even online discounted prices. So what's the rub? Well, there really isn't one. But this is how GRN can offer these deep discounted rates, because they've made deals with over 5,000 resorts worldwide, and they'll go to Mr. Resort and say, I want to pick up 10 rooms, and I will guarantee that we will have our members filling those rooms. Because most of the time, hotel rooms and timeshare facilities, resorts, they have a lot of empty space. So they'd rather take somebody who's going to offer them a lower rate, which our CEO from GRN does, and then go without having that space filled. So they don't want to lose out any money, so they rather say, go ahead, we'll just charge $398 for the whole week, then take a loss on that property. So that's basically how it works, and I think it's brilliant. I love it. So Global Resorts makes this possible for you and your family. You never pay retail. You stay at 3, 4, and 5-star resorts. It's a lifetime membership that is transferable, willable, and sellable. You'd be able to take friends with you. You'd be able to give the gift of a vacation for a birthday, a wedding, or a Christmas present. You can travel 52 weeks. There's no blackout dates ever. And you can simply enjoy more vacations with your savings. So many people are stressing to pay for travel because it is expensive, especially when you have kids. It can be so darn expensive with all the food, and when you go to Walt Disney World, there's all the theme attractions, the tickets, and all that stuff. Well, you can get all that stuff for deep, deep discounts by being a Global Resorts Network member. GRN is the way to go. I know, because I've been a member for over 4 years. Bar none, there's nothing else that's better than GRN. And I challenge you to show me a better way to travel and save tons of money. Here's an example of some other places outside of Walt Disney World. We have the Mayan Palace in Riviera in Playa del Carmen. How beautiful. It's 1 bedroom for $689 for the whole week in a regular registry of resorts. Here's the Wyndham Valley High in Kauai. This is a studio for $699 for the whole week. There are 50,000 happy GRN members to date. That number, and I think that number is now at least 60,000, because we're adding more and more members every single day. Here is the Rancho Banderas in Puerto Vallarta. My husband and I were there when You saw me earlier with the dolphin. We had a great time there. We would walk down the staircase here. Here's the plot, but that's where there would be a band, and then you can. It's a great bar up there. It's beautiful. You can have your meals there. But you walk down here all the way down to the beach, and oh my gosh, that beach, the sand is like sugar. It's like powdered sugar going through your toes. It's so lovely. It's absolutely beautiful. But here you can stay here for in a 2-bedroom facility for $6.99 per week. That is amazing. That's so good. Again, here we are at the Dolphin Adventures in Puerto Vallarta. We had a great time there. Again, how can you enjoy these incredible savings? You never pay retail. You stay at 3, 4, and 5-star resorts. It's a lifetime membership that's transferable, willable, and sellable. You'll be able to take friends with you. Be able to give the gift of vacation for a birthday, wedding, or Christmas present. You can travel 52 weeks a year. You can simply enjoy more vacations with your savings. So I urge you to sign up now and start traveling and start realizing such great savings. Oh my gosh, it's incredible. Go to my personal website. It's at http://wholesale-traveler.com and sign up, or just go ahead and opt in there, and I will be sending you newsletters, Monday specials, and you'll be hearing about more webinars that I have to show, because there's so much about this travel membership that you want to see more about it, because it's just, there's so much. It's just incredible. I mean, traveling, when you travel, you create memories for a lifetime. My husband and I went scuba diving in the Caribbean off St. Kitts a few years ago. It was awesome, absolutely awesome. And it's just great to get away from your regular daily routine and go out and relax and enjoy your life. It is so important to do that for stress, release, and just relax. So go to my website. This is wholesale-traveler.com. And at the bottom of my website, let's talk about the 3 membership tiers. The first tier is called the Silver Membership. And this is where you are allowed 2 weeks of vacation at these deep discounted rates per year. And again, it's willable, sellable, and transferable. And the price for this one, the price for this is $2,995. For the Silver Membership, that gives you 2 weeks of discounted travel per year for 99 years. It's a lifetime membership. It's willable, sellable, and transferable. The price for that is just under $3,000 at $2,995. Now, the Platinum Membership, that's the one I'm a member of. That's my favorite one, and that gives you 10 weeks of travel per year. And you have unlimited guest weeks. That means that you can give the gift of travel to a friend or relative any time of the year. And it is also willable, sellable, and transferable. The price for that is $7,995. Now, one of the best ones to become a member of is the Diamond. The Diamond gives you 20 weeks of travel per year and unlimited guest weeks. It's also willable, sellable, and transferable. And that price is $11,995. And that is so worth it, because you could travel for the rest of your life taking friends with you. Same thing for the Platinum Membership. I mean, all this applies. It's taking friends with you. It's all willable, sellable, and transferable. And it's just, you're going to save so much money. It's just incredible. So act now. Don't delay memories of a lifetime. Go to my website, wholesale-traveler.com, and take a look at that. But the Diamond Membership gives you 20 weeks of travel per year, and that cost is a one-time fee of $11,995. The Platinum price is a one-time fee of $7,995 for 10 weeks of travel per year. And the Silver Membership is only $2,995, and that gives you 2 weeks of travel per year, and that gives you 2 weeks of travel per year for the rest of your life, or 99 years. So feel free to call me or email me with any questions. My email is christyacarter@gmail.com, and you can call me anytime here in my office. My direct line is 925-362-8057. I wish you happy traveling. I want you to get out there and see other cultures, relax and get rejuvenated, reconnect with your loved ones, eat interesting and exciting new foods, see amazing animals, waterfalls, and cities, explore oceans all over the world, see Walt Disney World, and have a great time with your family. Life is too short, so I urge you to get out there and start traveling right now. So go to my website. It's called wholesale-traveler.com, and I'll see you in some of those great resorts all over the world. Take care. This is Christy Carter, over and out.